really powerful. If you have the ability to disrupt the world order, shipping lanes, whatever, India did not have that ability. Of course, for once in 1971, we showed a flash of brilliance and we bifurcated Pakistan. So then India suddenly became relevant. And then we went to sleep again. 74, we test a nuclear weapon and then we go to sleep for 24 years. We shelve it. Keep it on the shelf there. Keep it there, right? It's only for display. What the hell? So India was irrelevant in geopolitics. Godliness says, just now the crown states, US, Canada, Australia, and more have recognized the Palestine state. Okay, interesting. The US under Trump is totally against this, but UK, Canada, Australia have recognized it. Crown states are revolting under the Trump administration, against the Trump administration. Let's Google this. Palestine recognition. Do we have any news? Live updates. Canada, Australia, and the UK recognize Palestinian statehood. So why have 3 American vassals recognized the Palestinian statehood? UK, Canada, and Australia officially announced recognition of Palestinian statehood. UK Politics Live, Crown States. What's the news saying? Starmer is going to announce it. And PM Abbas. And what does Israel say about this? What will recognizing Palestine as a state? Okay, I'll not go into all that speculation that will be now done there. So this is breaking news, essentially. We are just hearing about this. It's come in the last couple of hours, it looks like, that these nations, the UK, Canada, and Australia, have recognized the state of Palestine. So what's it really do? Does it actually give freedom to the so-called state of Palestine? It does not, right? It's a token action. Like I always keep saying, I've been repeating myself never-endingly, that there's a gigantic difference between words and actions. Words and actions. So they are saying, okay, we officially recognize it. That's words. Are they going to do something to create the actual state of Palestine? Are they going to take some action against Israel and force Israel to withdraw from what they call Palestine, the state of Palestine, wherever it exists, apparently? I don't think they're going to do that. So maybe this is, if you want to control a situation, you want to control both sides of the situation. If you want to control the Indian independence struggle, if you are British, you have to be supporting the British side as well as the Indian independence side. But ensure that you prop up leaders on the Indian independence side who are completely passive and non-violent. That way, it is a independence movement only in name. It doesn't really take any actual action to bring independence to India. I mean, imagine an Indian independence leader who goes and tells the people of India, tomorrow morning, wake up, and your only job is to go and kill one Englishman, then go home. Your job is done. You have 24 hours to find one Englishman and kill him. That's it. One English occupier who is worse than the Nazis. So it's fine to kill such people, right? Foreign occupiers. If that had been done by some Indian leader, within 24 hours, India would have been free. But our leaders were non-violence and passivity. So the point is that this doesn't really make any difference. Maybe it's just a ploy to be on both sides of the issue and control everything. I don't really see this making any difference to. I don't see it really having the effect of actually creating the state of Palestine. Right? That won't happen. Bhaskar Purohit says, if India did not go down the blunders of Mr. Gandhi and Mr. Nehru, UN security seat and so on, in hindsight, would we not be in a US vassal-like position today? It all depends, like I keep saying, on the leadership. If someone is offering us something, a powerful, genuinely powerful position with veto power, and we take it, it actually puts us in a position where we are less likely to become a vassal if we have the right leadership. If the US offers us nuclear weapons technology, then we can consider it based on whether any strings are attached. Does it mean that you also have to have to give America a military base in India? Is it that sort of condition with which you will get a nuclear weapon? Then you should say no. But if they are just giving us nuclear weapons to create a counterweight to China without any strings attached, then we should have taken the technology. So it all depends on the leadership and how they assess the threat situation and what kind of risk-benefit analysis they do, right? It's not necessary that even if we had taken what the Americans were offering us, we would have become a vassal. Not necessary. We could have done it in a way that was mutually beneficial. It all depends on the leadership. That's the point. Divnur Singh says, I toured one of the retired aircraft carriers of the US Navy, and they are bigger than any other ship I have ever seen. And these are the most dangerous ships. So even the retired aircraft carriers of the US were pretty big, very large. an aircraft carrier by definition has to be large enough so that aircraft can land. And there were times when even the C-130 transport aircraft could land on non-nuclear US aircraft carriers. Let's Google it. Am I pulling this out of my backside? This story. C-130 landing on American aircraft carrier. C-130 Hercules landing on aircraft carrier. Did it ever happen? Yes, sir. It did happen. So, and these were non-nuclear aircraft carrier. Yes, the C-31 Hercules can land on a non-nuclear aircraft carrier. So today you will have, suppose for example the USS Forrestal, which is obviously retired now. This is a non-nuclear aircraft carrier. So you had these conventional aircraft carriers that are not even nuclear, which means that they were not as large as today's super carriers. And even on those ships, you could have the C-130 Hercules that could land on it. So these were immense ships, even when they were non-nuclear. And today's nuclear aircraft carriers are genuine super carriers, like football field-sized aircraft. So yeah, indeed, gigantic ships, and they carry immense firepower in the shape of not just the aircraft that are aboard, but also the missiles that they carry, the depth charges and anti-submarine warfare munitions that they carry, and much more. Super dangerous ships. Rohan Allen says, why Kailash have not climbed scientific... Why Kailash... See, we are discussing geopolitics, sir. I said at the very beginning, I will only take questions from geopolitics. There is no geopolitical significance of Kailash and no scientific significance of Kailash. It has civilizational significance, all right? So we will not take this question today. Sorry, sir. MK says, when did the US deep state take control of the US? Well, I would say it will be before 1963. Before 1963. Exactly when? Well, that would have been a creeping takeover. Maybe the time when the US Federal Reserve was formed and it